Shit, I have way too many buttons to push. And right now, I just screwed up. But that's okay, because you know what? I have another now, right now. So, hey, guess what, y'all? You are listening to Grammy Mary here in my rocket chair, and right now, I'm brain farting. But it's Freaker Friday, so woohoo! Some of my most favoriteest F-bombs, F-words in the whole wide world, along with fudge and futterwhacking. Futterwhacking is fun. You're supposed to futterwhack vigorously. Any of you that have seen the Johnny Depp Alice would know that one. Let's see. Ding! I forgot to shut something off because I'm a dang-a-ling. I'm a dang-a-ling. There we go. We'll just shut that little bad boy off as well. Let me make sure. Gotta get and not shut off the wrong one. Oh well. Freaker Friday. What was this? Celestial timeline for grand solar minimum. Cool. How awesome. Thanks, Cheryl. Okay. Where was I? Oh yeah, I was saying hi, wasn't I, before I so rudely interrupted myself. Hi there, everybody. Let me see. Over here on Fakey Book. Not real sure who all I've got, but oh, hey, there's a lovely Catherine. Hey there, lady. How you doing? As well as my dear sweet sister, Mary B. from Down Under. And I've got to get to this before it moves along on the feed because, yeah, it was just entirely too cool. You going to help me read it, Rascal? Okay, this is a meme over on Fakey Book. No, I'm not going to download the damn thing and share it and all that other fun bullshit. But Hillary, these are lovely little quotes that the woman has made. Stay the fuck back. Stay the fuck back away from me. By the way, F-bombs 6 minutes in. Don't come within 10 yards of me or else. Just do as I fucking say. This was Hillary to Gary Aldrich, the FBI agent in charge. Oh, what a lovely lady she is. But wait, there's more. Fuck off. I'm not going to talk to you. Just do your goddamn job and shut your mouth. This is Hillary to Arkansas State Trooper after he said good morning. Oh, obviously she's not a morning person. Get that fucking dog away from me. This was Hillary to Eric Bonner, the canine bomb-sniffing dog handler. Ah, yes, she is a lovely individual, and she loves her fur babies as well, doesn't she? Yeah. And finally, last but not least, put this on the ground. I left my sunglasses in the limo. I need those fucking sunglasses. This was Hillary to Marine One helicopter pilot. Marine One, for those of you that don't know, was nicknamed Broomstick One. I just had to share that because it's like, oh my Lord, this is the person that there's so many people are out there voting with their vajayjay to put in office, as if your vote mattered. Seriously. Okay. I know, Rascal. What's going on? Okay, and yeah, there's that one too. Yeah, speaking of witches, let's just get this out of the way before I finish saying hi to everybody. I shared this on Facebook, and I also shared it over on Freedom's Network, and I think I shared the little link for it over in the RLM. Grammy apparently wasn't feeling particularly nice after reading this. I don't know why. Some people couldn't be nice, even if a unicorn shoved a fairy's wand up their ass while Judy Garland stood there singing Somewhere Over the Rainbow. And yeah, I'm thinking that would not necessarily put me in a festive mood, but, you know. And my brother Joey, which those of you that know, he's always coming in with some kind of weird ass. He's very busy right now, but, you know, or he would be playing along. He just had to comment on there of all the people I know. The list of those that would be happy with a wand shoved up their ass is pretty freaking short. I gotta love my brother Joey. He is so funny. And so obnoxious sometimes. Okay, now let me get over to Freedoms Network, that effing site. I see Grimmy is letting everybody know that I am live. I think. Yeah, because I can feel it when the cat is kneading the bread dough. I also see TD is over here on that effing site, as well as Clint C. and Fraser Flav, and the lovely TD Sanders is here. Oh, KD and TD. Yeah, there's so many TDs, kitties, booyahs, and once again, the lovely Mary B. So, hey there, hi there, ho there, everybody over here on that effing site, which if you aren't a member of that effing site, come on over and play. There's a lot of really cool people over here that share some very interesting things, and some of it is like, wow, are you serious? And some of it, but that's the fun thing about internet and things that people share. If you don't want to see it, don't see it. Oh, Cheryl, I'm glad I made you laugh your ass off. Butter whacking vigorously. Okay, over here in the RLM, we're going to start right on top with Asmo, the missionary man. Oh, right after the butter wagon. Hi. I also see Barman is here. How you doing, sweetheart? I hope you're having an absolutely splendiferous evening, hun, being the bot of all bots that you are. I see Beth A is here as well. Hey there, lady. How's things going in your neck of the woods? Haven't been able to chat with you for a few days. And looky there, Grimmy is here. How you doing, Grimmy? What's that? KD, JD, KD, TD, JD, MD, 2020. Holy crap. I'm drunk just reading that shit. Moving along. Yeah, Grimmy. He just had to mess with my wee widow head. Whew. And Grimmy, by the way, is going to be on later on this evening with the lovely Moose Girl for the Freakers Ball. So yeah, tonight is the festive night. It's the freaky night. It's the fun night. It's the night that you really need to be at RLM. Just saying. I also see the lovely Kate is here. How you doing this evening, sweetheart? As well as Trust No One, who is not looking forward to his weekend for some silly reason. Family has a tendency to do that to some people, hon. Just saying. I love my family, but most of them live at least an hour and a half away. That's one of those absence does make the heart grow fonder kind of things. Oh, well. Chalcedony is here. How you doing, sweetheart? Haven't seen you talking for a while, so, being very strong and silent, apparently. 16 and a half minutes. Oh, okay. I was just reading your constructions there, Cheryl. Okay, Chloe with the Tripoli. Chloe from Tripoli. There you go. Hey, you're very exotic today, hun. And looky there, IB Don C. Work is here. Why are you still working, hun? Although it looks like you're away, but yes, Moose. I think Moosey's doing freakers tonight. If she's not, she best tell me. She better. I'd drop kick her butt through the goalpost live. Or no, I wouldn't, because she'd hurt me. Okay, Juana Taco is here. And you know what? I haven't had supper yet. That's actually sounding quite good. But you know what sounds even better? That batch of chicken and noodles that I finished up last night, and it's been sitting in the fridge all day today, letting all of those flavors mingle and commingle and nom nom nom. It's going to be tasty. I just know it. The only thing I got to do is whip up some biscuits real quick, because this batch I made kind of sort of like pot pie. I threw a whole bunch of veggies in there as well, so it's chicken and noodle pot pie, so I have to do the biscuits to go with it, but that won't take long. Okay, also see P. Bunyan is here. Oh, is it Chalcedony's birthday? Happy birthday, Chalcedony. Happy birthday to you, boop, boop. Happy birthday to you, boop, boop. Okay, carry on. Yeah, Vinny inflicted his singing on us earlier today, so I really shouldn't do that to y'all. You've already been traumatized enough for one day. P. Bunyan, yeah. Ragin is here. Hey there, Ragin. I hope you're not raging. I hope you're chilling. I hope you're gelling. Rob Works is here, who I saw earlier in the chat is futterwhacking with your bubbler. Whee! This could get interesting. I see Vinny is here as well. Hey there, darling. How you doing? And you know what? I actually wrote down the name of your show so that I would not forget. Because I don't know why I kept wanting to go, with what you did with Flash all the time. And it's like, no, that is not the name of his show. Stop it. So now I know. Feedback. And how many more do you have? One or two? And I'm a slow learner. Oh well, moving along. Hi there, Atomic Punk. How you doing this evening? Are you one of those punks like for Firecracker Day where, someone lights you and we used to have punk wars when we were kids. Why? I don't know. Okay, I usually didn't. I was usually just standing there with the sparkler going whereas my brothers were trying to put each other's eye out or whatever with the punks. But is that the kind of punk you are? I won't wait. It's okay. Clank is here as well. And looky there, Dark Spawn. Ooh, I wonder, I need to do that because I got a double dip of darkness right here. Hi, Dark Spawn. And look, closely followed by Demon Atrax. That was kind of fun. It was weird in my headphones, but it was kind of fun. Hi, Dimma. How you doing, sweetheart? And looky there, etc., etc., etc. I feel like from The King and I am here as well, which is kind of scary, but yes, I am. And I think that might be kind of sort of why you are here. Hi, IB Don C. Now we got a double dosing of them. Grendel is here. I'm still looking for Hansel, but I already have Grendel, so hey, it's okay. It's okay. Java Doctor 2 is in the house. How you doing this evening, sweetheart? Do you have the Java going? Because I think I'm probably going to be needing it tonight, because, yeah, I really need to get started on my knitting, because I've got several knitting projects I have to get done by Christmas. Have to. So I need to get started on that as soon as I get done with the radio. If I try and do it while I'm on the radio, y'all will be going, what is that clicking noise? It is me. It's a Grammy knitting an Afghan. I'm making terrorists all over the place. Kazoo is here. How you doing, sweetheart? As well as Kamek. Hi there, Kamek. And the lovely Miri B is here as well. We got a trifecta of Miri Bs. See, 3 times. When good things happen in threes, and that's the lovely Miri B. Hey, that rhymes too. Damn, overachieved for the night. Okay, I'm done. That's it. I rhymed. Oh, wait, there's more. Hi, but, excuse me. I choked myself up on that one. How in the hell did that happen? And Ninsun Dubois is here as well. Oh, God, I just absolutely love saying that name. I have no idea who you are, sweetheart, but I love your name. And I also see Pawn Sauce is here, which I saw that guys were sharing links the last time I was on about what Pawn Sauce is, but I still prefer my mental image because it's kind of sick and wrong. And that's the way I roll. I also see RLM 76713. How you doing, sweetheart? I hope you're having an absolutely splendiferous day. And looky there, Sock Puppet is here again. You're becoming quite the regular here, hun. I don't know what to say about that shit. So, a question, because this is one of those things that had always popped into my mind, but it was always too late, and it was like, wow, it's not really a witty retort after the fact, but I'm just going to throw it out there anyway. Are you one of those sock puppets that, the dryer ate one sock, so you just went ahead and made a puppet out of the other one? Just curious. I also see the lovely Cheryl is over here from UCY.tv. Hey there, lady. How's it going? If you lived any closer, sweetie, I would share my chicken and noodles with you, seeing as how you were needing to go shopping, and now I'm on, and so you're going to postpone it for a bit. I'd feed you chicky and noodles. Because I can't make small batches. I don't know how. So I have lots of leftovers. But good thing I like leftovers. Also see Space Wolf. I didn't smack myself that time. Overachieved again. Damn, I'm doing good. And Sparkles. Hi, Sparkles. I love sparkles. I have sparkles on my self-hugging jacket. It's fuchsia, by the way. Everybody else goes with white, but that's just so gauche, you know? I went with fuchsia and sparkles, and it's got my name's monogrammed in sparkles too, and it's upside down, so when I look down I can read what my name is. That's key. And finally, to round out the crew, the one, the only, the long time no see. Hey there, Zen Rosa. How you doing this evening? That is everybody over here in the RLM. And if you ain't in the RLM chat, you're really missing out, because these guys, I should have said, if you ain't in the RLM chat, you ain't where it's at. But I didn't. I totally missed it. There went my chance for witty repartee. Again, whoosh, right out the window, along with my sanity. But that's okay. I don't mind, because I really don't miss it all that much. So, now that I've said hey there, hi there, ho there, and started off with the shitlery meme, I'm going to go right into something that is very close to home. And just kind of to keep you guys updated, Moosey and I kind of ranted and raved a little bit about it last night, and quite a few people were ranting and raving on it on Facebook. I am quite miffed about it, and I'm still, I'm composing a letter to the editor to send to the Hace Daily, or Staley, as we like to call it. I'm glad you're doing good, sweetheart. This is regarding the young man that was classmate of my eldest daughter that was gunned down in Hayes for a traffic violation. Although, are we really sure it's a traffic violation? When I read this article, you decide. I needed a drink real quick. I have my trusty water bottle, and I put some wild orange oil in there to help with the wheezing from the season, don't you know? Okay, this is from thedailyhaze.com. Sergeant Brandon Hauptman shot autistic Joey Weber out of fear for his life. That's getting to be a very, very old excuse. I think you guys have maxed that one out. Ellis County Attorney Tom Drees claimed that 36-year-old autistic Joey Weber was reaching for Sergeant Brandon Hauptman's gun. Really? Weber was shot and killed during a traffic stop on August 18, 2016. Hauptman has a history with special needs, yet claims that Weber showed no signs of being a special needs case. Really? It's pretty obvious to most everybody else, hon. Hauptman remains on administrative leave. So, for those that do not understand nationwide protests against wrongful police shootings, Hays, Kansas may be able to shed some light on the situation for you. Over a month of silence, Ellis County Attorney Tom Drees announced today that Sergeant Brandon Hauptman shot autistic Joey Weber out of fear for his life. This was in the news yesterday, by the way. Drees hid behind Kansas statutes for over a month before even confirming Weber's name. Yeah, it took 2 days before we even found out that, yeah, it was definitely Joey. And it's like, bastards. Drees' handling of this shooting was despicable, to say the least. Before Weber's body was cold, Drees began hiding behind statutes created to protect officers in Hauptman's situation. Drees claimed no video existed, which now he says there are dash cam footage and audio recordings. Both recordings will never see the light of day, as Drees continues to hide behind those statutes. Dries attempted to keep as much secrecy around the shooting of Weber as humanly possible. However, the disgusting nature of an unarmed autistic man being shot by police would, in the end, become his greatest adversary. Despite statutes protecting the officer involved in the shooting, the Daily Haze was able to identify Sergeant Brandon Hauptmann as the officer responsible for shooting Weber almost a month ago. People close to the shooting made the conscious decision that if Dries would not say anything, they would. So who is Brandon Hauptmann? He's a 9-year veteran of the Hays Police Department. He graduated from the Kansas Law Enforcement Training Center on December 21st of 2007 and went directly to the Hays Police Department. Aside from being a bike patrol coordinator, Hauptmann was also the assistant team leader for the Special Situation Response Team. Hauptmann even lit the torch for the Special Olympics run that went through Hays, Kansas. To say that Hauptmann would not be able to identify someone with special needs is a farce. If by some chance it is true that Hauptmann was not able to see that Joey was a special needs case, he has no business being an assistant team leader for the Special Situation Response Team. The press conference, over 1 month in making, was Dries claimed that on August 18th, Hauptmann pulled over Weber, who was being non-compliant. Apparently that's worthy of a death sentence. When attempting to make an arrest, Weber somehow managed to get back into his vehicle and drive away. Rookie officer Evan Krohn acted as Hauptmann's backup during the 1.1 mile chase, which, if you don't know how big a city block is, that's 7-8 blocks. It's really not that far. They make it sound farther by saying it's 1.1 mile chase, and this is through streets that, okay, if you've never been to Hays, the streets are rather narrow. There's parking usually on both sides. You really can't get up to much speed, okay? And knowing Joey as I knew Joey, and as a lot of people knew Joey, I can't imagine that he was going much over like 20 miles an hour anyway. But in any case, it was a 1.1 mile chase, which ended in front of New Age Services. New Age Services is a community center for those with special needs that Weber attempted to run to after stopping his vehicle. Now, once again, Joey was autistic. Joey had other issues as well. Running was not necessarily his forte. Just saying. It can only be assumed that Weber chose this location out of his raised anxiety and confusion and trying to get into Joey's head, he thought, I don't understand what's going on. This is really scaring me. I'm going to go to people that will help me so I won't have to be scared. It's kind of sad. Hauptmann, being involved with the special needs community and an officer of 9 years, had to have known what New Age Services was. If not, again, Hauptmann has no business being an assistant team leader for the Special Situations Response Team. Dries said that Hauptmann used a sweeping motion to bring Weber down. When Weber went to the ground, Hauptmann got on top of him. It was at that time that Dries claims Weber was continuing to disobey orders. Now, I know it said earlier, it doesn't say in this article, but it did say earlier, and yes, it is true. Joey also had hearing issues. He couldn't hear real well. So, an agitated person, autistic person, with poor hearing being jumped on by someone. Apparently he was supposedly reached for Hauptmann's gun. I'm thinking he was flailing around and trying to protect himself, bring his hands up or something. This is the sentence that got me. Hauptmann placed his gun to Weber's chest and fired one shot. In all, it only took 8 minutes for him to take Weber's life. The Daily Haze has yet to publish one account of the situation from a witness to the scene. This is due to lacking confirmation, as the witness account was told to the Daily Haze through a third party. After Dries's press conference, giving confirmation of the accounts today, we will be working to get in contact with this witness. As of now, it appears that Weber will be one of thousands of victims of police shootings to be dismissed due to an officer fearing for his life. Video of the shooting will go to collect dust on a shelf. With all the other evidence from police shootings, the state of Kansas keeps hidden in their vault. Kansas appears to be a state dedicated to protecting their police officers, not citizens. Aside from ironclad statutes created to protect officers involved in shootings on almost every level, we were unable to find one instance where a Kansas officer has been charged in a police shooting. Not even convicted, just charged. At this time, Dries claims that Hauptmann remains on administrative leave, despite several witnesses claiming that he recently worked a parade in Hayes. Krohn, however, is back and was placed back on patrol prior to today's press conference. I don't know about anybody else, but I'm getting really fucking sick and tired of this shit. I really am. Although the only thing, I don't know. The only thing I know is that the only way I can do anything with this. I don't live in that community anymore. My mom lives there, and this is I knew as soon as I saw that picture, this is the little rookie that several years ago I was down at my mother's. My two sisters were there with their daughters, and we were sitting on the front porch. Wasn't even dark yet, and we were laughing because my oldest niece that was there, apparently they had gone to the taco shop, and so she was gassy, and when she was giggling, she would poot. And so all of us were laughing hysterically at my niece. Now, to let you know, where my mother lives, there are a lot of college students that live around her. So at one end of the block, there was a college party going on the corner on the same side of the block. Across the street, catty corner, just one house away from the corner, there was another college party going on. Across the street from my mom's house, in the apartment buildings, was a college party going on. Down the street, on the same side as my mom's house, 3 houses up from the other end of the block, was another college party. So we didn't have to have tunes or anything like that. We could hear the tunes from all of these different parties. We could see the kids being goofy, and laughing at them as well as laughing at my niece. Cop car comes down the street, and we're thinking, uh-oh, someone's gonna get busted. It was us. Sitting on my mom's porch. He pulled into the driveway, got out of his car all Barney Fife, one hand on his gun, and the other hand holding a flashlight on his shoulder, walking up to us. Now, mind you, sun hasn't gone down yet. It's not even, this is summertime. It's 8-ish in the evening. He comes walking up to the house and said, "We've had a noise complaint." Well, me being who I am, I said, "You think?" And I just kind of went, motioned towards, and he stiffened up, and I'm thinking, oh, good Lord. Oh, my Lord. Well, he said, "We've had a complaint about you. You're being awfully loud." And it's like, what? And he proceeded to ask for ID, wanted to know what business we had here, all this other fun stuff. And me being the eldest of the sisters, I said, "This is my mom's house." "Well, where's your mother?" "She's inside with her granddaughters." "Well, I need to see ID." And I looked at him and I said, "I don't have mine on me, and I'm not going to go get it." And he was not going to leave until he got some ID. And then another cop car shows up, because apparently he called for backup. For 3 crazy ladies sitting on an older lady's front step, cackling like loons. At another girl, a younger 16-year-old girl who had gas from eating at the taco shop. We were the dangerous ones. We were the reason for the noise complaint in the neighborhood that had 1, 2, 3, 4 college parties going on. We were the noisy ones. It wasn't until his backup showed up and he said, "Is there a problem here?" And I started telling him, apparently we're being entirely too loud because we're laughing at my niece that has gas because she went to the taco shop, and every time she laughs, she toots. And the backup said, "Well, ladies, I suggest you take it inside because we've got other things to tend to." It's like, really? Really? 1, 2, 3, 4. Probably some underage drinking going on there too. I didn't say that, but because I wasn't going to get those kids in trouble. Been there, done that. And I think it's bullshit that you have to be 21 to drink anyway. If you can go to war and if you can vote when you're 18, then goddamn it, you should be able to have a drink. You should be able to have a smoke. You should be able to toke some weed. Once you turn 18, if you can die for your country, then by God, you ought to be able to have a party and have a good time. My opinion. But yeah, this is the same little weasel dick. Yeah. So it really doesn't surprise me one damn bit. And really the only thing I feel as though I can do is to get the word out there. And I will write a letter to the editor, and I will also inform them that I will not spend another dime in that community. If that's the kind of people that they wish to have on their police force, if that's the kind of people that they wish to have as their county attorney, I don't have to support their community. I will not spend another dime there. And trust me, every time I go to my mother's, I spend money at Hayes because I do the bulk of my shopping there. Not no more. And there's an awful lot of people out in northwest Kansas that feel exactly the same way. So I think we're going to hit them in the pocketbook, if nothing else. And a lot of times that's the only way you can get their attention, is to hit them where it hurts, in the pocketbook. And that's what I'm going to do after I give them a piece of my mind. So, who'd have thunk out here in Podunk, Booneyville, USA, we would have this kind of shit going on? It's everywhere, peeps. And we really need to pull up our big boy tighty whities and our big girl panties, and we need to get a handle on this shit. But we cannot do it in an aggressive manner. You cannot go at them in an aggressive manner, because trust me, they are armed and they have already shown that they're not afraid to pull the trigger. Obviously, with this individual, not afraid to put a gun to someone's chest and pull the trigger. So, do not go at them with aggression. You can be firm. You can be vocal. But you need to keep your wits about you. You really do. Watch your P's and Q's. And go after them and hit them where it hurts. In the pocket. And outthink them. And start letting them know this is not appropriate. Because truthfully, that's how you get a hold of communities. That's how you let them know that we ain't going to tolerate this shit. Boycotts do work. They really do. Even just the fear of a boycott will put the fear of God into some people and some communities. And I think that's necessary. Especially in this situation. You know, and, oh God, I didn't even tell you about the frickin' yard Nazis that went after my mother. Lord. That community is most definitely Agenda 21 bullshit. Most definitely. Okay, I got to share this on Twitter yet. Now I can close my Twitter feed. Whew. I don't know about you guys, but I'm quite impressed with myself that I didn't totally lose it that time. Very close. It was very close, but I did not totally lose it. So, whew. Okay. Should war be for over 40s? I think war should most definitely be for those that pick the fight. You want to declare war, you get to be the first one in line. That's the way I look at it. Those that are so willing to jump into the fray or send someone else into the fray, here's your gear. Lead them. Come on. Oh, by the way, if you have children of age as well, none of this little diversion bullshit. No. If you are so damn happy to send others off to war, then I think your children should go with you. Because, hey, if it's a righteous fight, by golly, it's your family honor, don't you think? Yeah. Thanks, Grim. Breathe. Wow. Not too often things get to me like that, but damn it, this is one that really hits close to home. Really close to home. So, now let's see, what else can I... Now it's time for some happy thoughts. I really need some happy thoughts, because if I don't have some happy thoughts, I'm not going to be a wonderful person all night long, and we don't want to go there. Okay, I'm going to see if this one will work for me this time. I tried to pull this up the other day at work, and it just plain wasn't wanting to pull up. So let's see if I can get it. Oh, these are all photo things. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and share this with you so y'all can peruse, seeing as how it's, excuse me, hiccups. Yeah, I'm going to, Kate. I most definitely will. I will include the story about myself and my sisters, yeah. And I will also go on a little tirade about how they came and told my mother, that her yard was unsightly. Because, wow. My mother's 85 fucking years old, and she grows wildflowers. And there are people all summer long that drive by her house every week just to see the different flowers that are blooming. And she had yard Nazis come to her house and tell her that her yard was unsightly and she needed to do something about it. Oh, let me tell you, I was livid. Oh, you bet your sweet ass I drove my happy ass down there. I was not a happy camper. Oh my, yeah. Between that and she had a recliner on her front porch, and that is considered indoor furniture, not outdoor furniture. Excuse me? How many college kids have fucking recliners on their front porch? And yet they went after my mom. Granted, this was 2 years ago, so she was 83 years old, but still. Bastards. I was not a happy camper. Not at all. My mother eventually told me to calm down and just leave it alone. And it's like, if you knew my mom, you would know that after a couple of times of getting the mom look, I finally went, okay, Mom, I'll back off. Wow. But yeah. That community really needs to have something done, like a drop kick me Jesus moment or something. Those people, whew. And that's where, that's where everybody needs to just kind of step up, and instead of, letting them get away with this Nazi bullshit, the whole community needs to step up. Instead of having children or grandchildren or what have you come from out of town and go, excuse me, you messing with my mom? We gonna have a little issue here, which is kind of sort of how it went. Oops. I think the community needs to start stepping up for itself as well. That's the only way you're going to fix this shit, people, is the community needs to come together and start telling those that are making the decisions, those that are coming around and saying, your yard is unsightly. And trust me, I've had to deal with that shit here where I live as well, because my house in town where my renters are living, they're hopefully the first of the year they're going to buy the house, and booyah, that's one thing off of my shoulders, and then I can just tend to where I live. But I got a lovely letter, an abatement letter, because my renters had not mowed outside the fence after we'd had 3 weeks of solid rain. I got a letter telling me that she got out her ruler and it was over a foot tall. Now, the city ordinance states 3 feet, which, yeah, I would have shit fits if it would have gotten to 3 feet. I'd have been over there tending to it myself and been really, really pissed at my renters. But, yeah, we'd had 3 weeks of rain. Actually, not solid 3 weeks of rain. But, I think there's like 4 days in there where we didn't have rain. Nobody had their grass mowed. And yet, I got a letter. From what I understand, when I went down to the city, I marched my happy ass down there and I started having a little verbal tete-a-tete with those that work there. Even tried to talk to the city administrator, but he had his door closed. I wonder why. But I said, this is bullshit. And they said, yeah, there were about 20 of those sent out. And I said, oh, only 20? Why only 20? I'm sure the whole damn community is in the same situation. Well, you need to contact the abatement officer. And I said, well, who in the hell's the abatement officer and how do I contact her? It was someone from out of town that was hired by the city to do this, who gets a salary And the salary worked out to being $40 an hour to send out abatement letters. Why the hell didn't I find out about that? I'd have been a bitch from hell for $40 an hour. I would have been a little bit more selective on where I would have sent the abatements. You know, like, ooh, the ordinance says 3 feet. That's when you send out the abatement. But yeah, I called her. And then I took pictures to let her know that, no, it's been, because, yeah, as soon as I got that letter, I drove by the place and it had been mowed. So I sent her pictures. And I said, nuh-uh, it's been mowed. To hell. And, okay, well, you just need to print off those pictures. And I went, no, 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 no. I sent them to you in a text. That should be good enough. I am not going to go to any more expense just for you. If you wish to print off the pictures, do it yourself. You're making $40 an hour. She didn't really like that comment, but that's tough shit because I didn't get abated. I didn't get a ticket. Because I also went back down and I let them know that this is nonsense. And actually, I think I was loud enough that Jason came out, who at that time was the city police chief. And he came out and said, Mary, is there a problem? And I said, yeah. And he said, well, is it a problem that I'm going to have to get involved in? And I said, I don't know. You may want to stand here and watch. And by the time it was all said and done, Jason stood against the wall about 30 feet away with his arms across his chest and his legs crossed and a big old honking grin across his face. Because Jason knew I wasn't going to put up with no shit. I used to be on city council. I know how this shit works. I wasn't going to put up with their shit. And you know, it wasn't too long after that Jason actually quit because he got tired of the bullshit too. He said, you're going to have to find someone else to do your jerkwad shit. Because I think they finally decided to, instead of having an abatement officer, they were going to shove it off on him. And he said, nope, not my job. Ain't going there. And now he is absolutely the most awesome locksmith. And he does several other odd jobs around town, but he stays quite busy. So, yeah. You know, that's what you need to do, peeps, is you need to just step up. And, you know, not necessarily, I mean, I'm not telling you y'all have to go down and get all raggy ass on everybody. I mean, that's just the way I roll. But you don't have to do that. But if you really want to change things, you got to step up. You know, sitting back and bitching or being a cyber commando, keyboard commando, that ain't going to change nothing. Not really. And maybe in the cybernetic world it might. It might get some people riled up. But other than that, you know, you have to actually take some physical action in the physical world. You have to step up and get in their face and say, excuse me, I call bullshit on your bullshit. So, or at least that's my humble opinion on how we change the way shit goes in this world. Thank you, Cheryl. IB Don C is now known as IB Don C. Well, hun, alrighty. I'm not seeing the difference, but maybe it's just me. Okay. Let's find something where I'm not quite such a raging bitch, okay? Because, wow, I'm feeling the bitch. And damn it all, my broom is still in the shop. Son of a bitch. I was getting splinters. So it's getting resanded and getting a new finish on it. I gotta be prepped and ready for Halloween, don't you know? Okay. Let's see. How about we go with this one? I mean, I can be a rager on this one, but it's one of those things where I go, really, people? As if this is a surprise for any of you. This is from ilovemyfreedom.org. I saw this over on Twitter. excuse me, and just had to go there because it's like, wow, why am I not shocked? Breaking news! Fraudulent Clinton votes discovered by the tens of thousands. No! Say it isn't so! Apparently, election officials in Franklin County, Ohio, are reportedly stumped over what one maintenance worker found in a dilapidated downtown Columbus warehouse earlier this week. I told you to burn 'em. Sheesh, it's just so hard to find good help these days. According to sources, Randall Prince, a Columbus area electrical worker, was doing a routine check of his company's wiring and electrical systems when he stumbled across approximately 12 black sealed ballot boxes filled with thousands of Franklin County votes for Hillary Clinton and other Democratic candidates. No one really goes in this building. It's mainly used for short-term storage by a commercial plumber, Prince said. So when Prince, who's a Trump supporter, saw several black boxes in an otherwise empty room, he went to investigate. What he found could allegedly be evidence of a massive operation designed to deliver Clinton the crucial swing state. Early voting does not begin in Ohio until October 12th, so no votes have officially been cast in the Buckeye state. However, inside these boxes were what one source described as potentially tens of thousands of votes for Hillary Clinton. Christian Times newspaper has not yet been able to obtain a photocopy of one of the ballots found inside the box, but an affiliate in Ohio passed along a replica of what was found, which is an official election ballot. It's important to note that the above replica coincides with a ballot that a Franklin County voter would cast at a polling place on Election Day, meaning the Clinton campaign's likely goal was to slip the fake ballot boxes in with the real ballot boxes when they went to official election judges on November the 8th. Ohio, a perennial swing state in the presidential election, has been a challenge for Clinton and her Democrat counterparts in 2016. Many national Democrat groups have pulled funding from the state entirely in order to redirect it to places in which they are doing better. Clinton herself has spent less time in Ohio and spent less money in recent weeks, as it has appeared that Trump will carry the crucial state. Oh, he's trying to authenticate it? Thank you very much, Demon Atrax. With this find, however, it now appears that Clinton and the Democratic Party planned on stealing the state on Election Day. I wonder if this happened with Dangleberry, because wasn't Ohio one of those states that actually had like 100% of the registered voters went to Dangleberry in the last election? If not the state, there were several counties where like 100%, and that to me, anytime you see percentages like that, my freaky deaky alarm goes off. So, it's like, what? I would really, Demon Atrax, if you could keep me updated on that, I would truly appreciate it. If you see something from, on it being authenticated prior to me finding something, that would be absolutely awesome, because if it's not authentic, I will come online and I will say, busted, I bit again, because it's not like it's the first time. I've been wrong before. And I'm sure I'll be wrong again. Why? Because, well, I just have a tendency of putting my foot in my mouth from time to time. I have a tendency to just go for it because it's like, that really tripped my trigger. I think I'm going to go with this one. Done it before. I'll probably do it again. Who bear? You bear? Who bear? You bear. Oh, criminy Christmas, Moosey. Breathe, sweetie. Or is my bitchiness getting contagious? Because if it is, this could get interesting. What's that chart, Rob Works? Let me check that out real quick. Yeah, I got a little flyer in the mail today that there's going to be a coin and gun show here in town, or in town, not this weekend, but the next weekend. And on the flyer it said gold and silver prices are up, and I'm thinking, no, it's not up to where I bought my silver several years ago. So, no. I'm not going to sell it to you. Sorry. I may come buy some from you, but I'm not going to sell it to you. Oh, well, thank you, Who Bear. I'm glad you like it. I feel like Cindy Lou Who now, because it's a Who Bear. Oh, I love Who Bears. Now I feel like doing my Glinda the Good Witch voice. Okay, let me see what else I missed in the chat. Did I miss much? I don't think so. Nope, I haven't. Oh, thank you, darling. Well, that's the only way I know how to be. It's just to if I think it, I tell it. And then if I'm wrong, I admit it. Makes life so much easier that way. I don't have to remember nearly so much shit. And that way I can keep my remembery space for playing Trivial Pursuit. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. So, okay. What's going on over here on Facebook? I got to see what the lovely Catherine had to say on my link. Oh, yay! So that must be you, huh, Sparkles? Are you Sparkles? Would you give Jiri a hug for me, sweetheart, please? And your lovely girls. And give your dad a hug and a smooch for me, too, okay? And your mom, while you're at it. What the hell? Give everybody in your family a hug and a smooch for me. I've really missed chatting with you, darling. You and I need to save up enough money to come to Ireland and then hop on over to Denmark. I could do a swing around kind of thing. And maybe I can just stop by and pick up Moosey on the way, and we can Moosey, you want to go to Ireland with me? And then we can pop over to Denmark and hang with Circles and Flash for a while. And then we'll come back, and I'll drop you off at home, and then I'll come back home. How's that sound, girlfriend? Sound like a hell of a plan? Works for me. Oh, my God. I see something over here on Facebook that I just have to share because my youngest daughter will go, "Oh, please, Mommy, for Christmas?" And I will say, "No, because you are grown. And you do not get those things anymore. Just the grandbabies." Okay. She will like this. Now, moving along. Let me see. What else do I got going on? Okay, I'm going to go back to my pocket. Hmm. I have so many things in here that I really need to get rid of. Did I? I'm wondering if I should. Yeah, I shared this yesterday. I'll go ahead and do this today too, um, just because I think it's quite fascinating. Some of the methods of taking it are interesting, at least. This is from organicandhealthy.org. The new cannabis capsule is so powerful it can replace any painkiller, which I do have some supplements that deal with, and I've been taking them the last week or so because, well, I put my back out a few weeks back, and I have this muscle that keeps telling me, no, you can go to the chiropractor and I'm going to pull that damn thing right back out of place. So I've been taking which, it's nutrients that help with muscles and bones and yeah, that kind of stuff. But, and actually it is helping considerably. But, so, I'm already doing natural stuff in that way. People around the world are becoming increasingly aware of natural remedies and alternative medicine. And it really is truly sad that natural stuff is considered alternative medicine. I would really much rather be in a world where the alternative. Uh-oh. I hope not. I show I'm still streaming, Cheryl. I'm still here, hon. Can you still hear me? I hope you can. Hi, Chalcedony. I see you, sweetie. Happy birthday, by the way. Yeah, I still have a healthy stream. Although it probably wouldn't hurt if I turned my volume up just a wee bit. There. Get that up there a little bit more. Okay. Let's see. Back to my cannabis. So, the almighty health benefits of cannabis are becoming increasingly accepted in mainstream society and are being bolstered by numerous recent studies. The Foria Relief Company has even invented a vaginal suppository. I'm sorry. That just... I'm thinking, whoa, dude, that's a whole new... Wow. Okay, it's based on aromatic cocoa butter, which is a perfect substitution for Vicodin, Midol, and ibuprofen, which, yeah, whoo, back in the day, those were my friends. It effectively treats menstrual cramps by relaxing the muscles, and additionally, it does not lead to psychotropic property. How about it does not contain psychotropic, whatever. It's produced from pesticide and additive-free cannabis. Therefore, their active ingredients are used in a process without microbials and are combined with exact doses. So 60 milligrams of tetrahydrocannabinol, or THC. Holy crap. I sprained my tongue doing that. And 10 milligrams of cannabinoidal. The pain is blocked by the THC, which inhibits the pleasure areas to the brain's cannabinoidal system. CBDs relaxes the muscles and treats the spasms and has a favorable effect on inflammatory mechanisms within the body. Booyah! According to women who've tried the vaginal suppository, it relaxed her clenched and cramped muscles and soothed the pain in her midriff. She explained that she felt the area below the waist to the thighs as if floating in some other galaxy. You got your pooty poo stoned, hun. How funny. Uh, I mean, yeah, okay, I can see the benefits of it, but she's still got her pooty poo stoned. Oh my God. But wait, there's more. This amazing remedy is only sold in California. Oh shit, I am not going to the land of fruits and nuts just for that. Besides the fact that I don't do that anymore, so I don't. But now I'm intrigued. And it's still not approved by the FDA, which, hey, neither is fluoride, because if the FDA actually went forth and approved fluoride as a drug, they would no longer be able to put it in the water supply. Damn! Because you can't mass treat. You can't mass dose. Yeah. And yet they do. It's one of those, I will do a selective turn a blind eye kind of thing, because that's what the Alphabet Soup Brigade is ever so good at. However, if you decide to use it, make sure you consult your doctor beforehand, because you might have adverse effects. Like your pooty poo might develop the munchies. You never know. It might want to go out for a wiener. God, I can't believe I said that. It's Freaker Friday, right? It's okay for me to say that kind of shit, isn't it? Well, if it isn't, I already did. So tough patooties. Even though there have been no complaints from people who've tried it, you really do need to consult with your doctor. Now my inquiring mind is going, okay, so you use the vaginal suppository. And then like a couple hours later, you get down to get the funky with your main squeeze. So what kind of an effect is that going to have on him? That's what I want to know. I want to see if the study is going to go and check out that now. Because really, I mean, that's important to know. I should not laugh. And yet I do. Oh my goodness. Just too funny. You know. Yeah, it's, oh God. It just popped into my head. Should I say it? Yes. See, this is a new way of getting the joint. Oh, smoking. Wow, I could really come up with an awful lot of just really bad things. Oh, I remember reading about that, Cheryl. Cheryl says that tampons made of cotton may be loaded with glyphosate and is another way for it to do its dirty work in your body. Along with diapers, yeah. It is kind of scary, isn't it? It's not good. Do what? What? Oh. Oh, okay. Vag tabs? That's funny. Oh my goodness. I'm finally catching up in the chat here. Yeah. What? Who's on? I don't know. Third base. Okay. Okay, let's see. There's Moosey. I'm still okay. Thank you guys. For some odd reason. Okay. Oh, well, 200 tabs open on a machine does have a tendency to make you have faux pas. Just can a douche. Isn't that the country just north? Good one, Demon Atrax. Okay, I know I'm a little slow, but I'm catching up here. Oh my goodness. Let's see. Okay, moving along, moving along. It's melting. Okay. Sometimes I find some of the funnest things, and it's like, I don't know how I stumbled across that, but booyah. Oh, hi, Sherry. How are you doing, sweetheart? Over there on Fakey Book. Hi, Tanya. Yes, the struggle is real. Oh, my goodness. I have a lot of very off-color friends, in case you haven't noticed. Of course, you have to be just a little off-kilter to want to hang out with me anyway. So, there you go. But I love them. I really do. Oh my goodness, I just opened up UPI, UPI.com, and wow. Ah. Oh wow, they got some really weird shit going on over here on UPI. Apparently, a Land Rover builds a record setting Lego replica of London's Tower Bridge. And do you have cars on it? That would be cool. Let's check this shit out, okay? I want to go there. Apparently, in Warwickshire, England, Land Rover celebrated the release of its new Discovery model by constructing a replica of London's Tower Bridge out of Legos. Cool! Damn. That's an awful lot of Legos. The 42-foot tall structure was created using an astounding 5,805,846 individual pieces and claimed the Guinness World Record for the largest Lego structure, as in the most bricks. We are thrilled that Jaguar Land Rover has used Lego bricks to add some Guinness World Record-breaking creativity to the launch of the latest discovery. This was said by the Lego UK and Ireland spokeswoman, Emma Owen. This is an epic, outstanding build that absolutely captures the imagination in a way that we haven't seen before. With Lego bricks and some imagination, you really can build anything. 2 new Discovery SUVs drove up each side of the bridge before meeting in the middle as the structure was illuminated by British adventure Bear Grylls as he dropped from a helicopter to place the final brick. Oh, cool! And there's a video. Sweet! That is kind of cool, though. Don't tear it apart. Because I'll bet that son of a bitch is more structurally sound than a lot of shit out there. That's really cool. And speaking of really cool, I remember seeing a link somewhere. Oh my goodness. Marijuana tampons? What the hell? Why do you guys always have this shit after I no longer need... Oh no. That's... Wow. Okay. I don't... That green and weedy... Wow. You know, if you have something green and weedy coming out of your... Ugh, that means you need to go see someone. Wow. Thanks, trust no one. I don't know that I'm going to go there. Okay. Although I did go there, but wow, I saw that picture and it was like, ooh, that just really totally grossed me out. Okay. So, I want to find that link. There was a link. Some guy made, brick size, as in real, actual building bricks size Legos. Okay. Let me do a quick search here. There we go. There we go. No, I don't want that. Maybe this is the one I wanted. Yes. Okay. This is from weburbanist.com. And it is from August the 18th of this year. Lego-like architecture, $5,000 homes from recycled plastic blocks. How cool is this shit? A company in Colombia is tackling plastic waste issues and affordable housing with a single ingenious solution. Interlocking Lego-like bricks that can be used to build houses for a few $1,000s per structure. Walls are formed using a slim slotted brick, then framed using a thicker model used for beams and columns, locking the units into place and providing rigid vertical and lateral support. Conceptos Plásticos is addressing their technology to rising populations of urban poor, families with the time but not financial means or materials to construct their own dwellings. The company works with locals to source plastic and create all kinds of spaces, including emergency shelters, community and educational buildings. Sweet! The upcycled plastic blocks are easy to use and require no construction experience. They are durable, fire and earthquake resistant, and much cheaper than other available materials. And you're cleaning up all that plastic waste. The company estimates the lifespan of the blocks at 500 years, but all right, who's going to wait around and see? And I'm sure as hell, if I were to reincarnate in 500 years, I don't think I'm going to be making it a point to come back and make sure that building is still there. We hope to create a movement where more and more people get involved. We want to develop new products that make better use of thousands of tons of plastic that is discarded. There will soon be more plastic in the sea than fish, so we really need to do something big. And recent projects using this novel material include a hostel for displaced victims of violence in the Colombia countryside. Sweet! This is just too cool. Just too cool. See, a little bit of innovation can go an awful long way, and it helps clean up the world as well. How awesome is that? Okay, what was this? Oh, Verizon. Is that the can you hear me now one? I don't know. It's been so damn long since I've... Oh. Thanks for that link, IB Doncy. I will have to check that out later. Cool. Okay, let me put this over here on the Freedoms Network. Dang! Time has really flown by. See, this is what happens when I get on a rant and a rave and a really pissed off. Yeah, time flies when I'm being bitchy, don't you know? Which, that kind of sort of goes along with what one of my coworkers told me the other day. I was being obnoxious. I know that shocks you. And being a smartass. Because, well, he earned it. I mean, damn it, he was being all arrogant and shit. And he was being arrogant in a funny way, but he was still being arrogant, so I was being a wise ass. And he said, you know, nobody likes you. And I said, good. My plan is coming together. And I think it really shocked him that I said that, because he should know me by now. He's worked with me for a year. He should know that I'm just obnoxious enough to go, good. My evil plan has worked. Booyah. Bonus round. So, okay, getting this shared over here on that effing site. And I'm going to put this over here on Fakeybook as well because, yeah, y'all need to know this shit. This is just too cool. Oh, Lord. I refresh Facebook and there's Chelsea Clinton. A younger version of her mother. Egad. And who was that earlier today? Vinny, it was one of your guests, said something about you need to be attractive in order to be in the limelight. Excuse me? Have you ever looked at Nancy Pelosi? How about John Kerry? How about an awful lot of those people that are in the limelight all the time? I don't find very many of them attractive at all. So I don't think being attractive has doodly shit to do with being in the limelight. Although it's a good thing that I don't do video because y'all would be like, holy crap. But, you know, because I have a tendency to, you know, it's not just my voice doesn't just get lots of animation. I talk with my hands even when I'm on the radio. A lot of facial shit going on as well. So, you know, people could be going, oh, Lord. So, yeah. It would almost be like a 3D kind of thing because I'm sure my hands go really close towards the camera anyway. So, yeah. I could put someone's eye out virtually. Okay. There, get that shared over there. What was that, Chalcedony? Thank you ever so much, sweetheart, for sharing that. Oh, before it's news? Sweet. Ah, okay. Very interesting. I will read that one this evening while I'm having my soup. Or stoop. Whatever you want to call it. It's not really a soup because soups are usually runny. And it's not really a stew because stews are usually really thick. It's more of a stoop. It's kind of halfway between. And no, I'm not talking the thing that's, you know, the stoop on your front porch kind of thing. Okay, yes, I have a notification. Yes, Grammy. Oh, Grammy likes the joint. I love that. Oh, man, I am so... It's not hard to entertain me. Let's put it that way, okay? Moving along. Seeing as how I don't have a whole heck of a lot... Dang. Dang. Let me go back and see what other things they have over here. Okay, I'm just going to read you some headlines until I see one that just really jumps out, grabs me by my nose, and says, you want to read this. How about a high school student asks himself to homecoming with elaborate stunt? Okay. No, I'm not going to go there. Two-headed snake discovered in Texas backyard. We got one of those in a jar out here. It's at the little touristy trap place where people buy tumbleweeds thinking that they're dried out Christmas trees. Oh, good Lord. People will buy anything. It's really kind of scary. Okay. I gotta go here. I gotta. 'Cause that headline just... Wow. And it's not from my favorite state in the whole wide world either. It's from Meisterbrow territory. Seattle man asks police to help him find briefcase full of cocaine. Hun. Have you been partaking? Just a wee bit. Apparently, a man in Seattle, Washington, was arrested after attempting to claim a misplaced briefcase filled with cocaine. According to the Seattle Police Department blotter, a man brought a briefcase to Officer Doug Jorgensen, saying that another man left the briefcase behind while walking his dog. Jorgensen opened the briefcase in hopes of identifying the owner and found 4 large bags and 27 smaller ones filled with cocaine. Dude, it was going to be a white Christmas for someone. Not anymore. In addition, the briefcase contained a scale, 50 diazepam pills, and a small amount of marijuana, as well as a 19-year-old man's ID card and cell phone. Oopsie. Whoopsie. The 19-year-old later approached officers outside of the Seattle Seahawks game inquiring about a missing briefcase. It contained some important paperwork, and he really needed it back. Police said the man was later arrested for possession of narcotics with intent to distribute. Ooh. Wow. Silly, silly Wabbit. Don't you know that they're going to open it? You ding-dong. What a ding-a-lingy. Okay. Politics is the entertainment division of the military-industrial complex. Oh, Zappa was so right on that one. Yeah, politics is showbiz for ugly people. Have you ever wondered why most politicians, especially career politicians, are so hideous? It's because their inner ugly has had all of that time to work its way out. That's why. Yeah. There's an awful lot of inner ugly working its way out, too. Oh, Java Doctor, it wasn't just his ass that was dumb. I think he was the whole shooting match is pretty damn dumb. But, yeah, dumbass does work. Most definitely a don't moment. His mama would be proud. Not. Okay. I gotta find just the right... Yeah, that one will work. That one will... Yeah. Just the right emoticon. Okay. Let's see. Pig. I gotta go to the pig. That's where I gotta go. I haven't been to the pig for a while. See what Porcus and Hambo have been up to. Those two crazy guys. Let's see. What was that? Okay, I got something else that I have. Oh. Never mind. I had another link too, but I'm not finding it offhand. Okay. I guess I'll just move over to the pig because I don't see it in my pocket. In a cursory scroll. No, I wasn't cursing. I was just scrolling. Scrolling. Optimist. That is the word of the day. A myopic male meathead who believes her when a woman with an agenda tells him, "It's the biggest one I've ever seen." What is it with this obsession with size? Size matters. Ooh, baby, I'm hung like a... Really? Okay. Whatever. Okay, quotable quotes. About Hillary Clinton. You probably can't use the term toxic cunt in your magazine. But that's what she is. Her very existence insults the spirit of individualism in this country. That was from Ted Nugent. Wow, and he said that July 27th, 1994. Nuge! Dude! He knew way back then. And y'all just weren't paying attention, were you? Okay. This date in history, where is that? Vote like Bill Clinton's dick. Anyone but Hillary. That's a good one there, guys. Good meme. Okay, this date in history, September the 30th, 1630. It's a good news, bad news day for J. Billingham of Plymouth, Massachusetts, when he achieves a form of immortality as the first person to be executed in America. Oh, sucks to be you, Jay. This date in history, September the 30th, 1895, playing the colonial version of If You Snooze, You Lose, France proclaims a protectorate over Madagascar. Damn tourists just don't know when to go home. Well, yeah, that's pretty much the truth. And finally, this date in history, September the 30th, 1960. A memorable chapter in childhood television comes to a close. The Howdy Doody Show makes its final broadcast. Memorable when Clarabelle finally speaks. Howdy Doody. You know, that's pretty much what I called Bush. W. What everybody called W. Yeah. He's pretty much howdy doody. Oy. The man never did impress me with his wit. That's a nice way of putting it. Okay, scrolling. Okay. This is in Poughkeepsie. Wow. Also from over there on the UPI, a Great Dane who ate girls' pants among 11 finalists for Hambone Insurance Award. Well, if you didn't leave your undies laying on the ground or on the floor, your dog wouldn't eat them. This Great Dane became one of 11 pets nominated for Nationwide Insurance's Hambone Award, which honors odd insurance claims. Miles, the Great Dane puppy's family discovered their pet's love for devouring clothes when a pair of their daughter's pants disappeared. When we had an inkling he ate the pants, we were in disbelief. It happened so quickly. We did not think it was possible. Miles underwent surgery to remove the child's jeans and was forced to go under the knife again after eating a pair of rubberized work gloves. Pick your shit up, people. His unusual case earned Miles the honor of Most Unusual Claim of the Month award at the Nationwide Insurance, placing him in contention for the annual Hambone Award. Other contestants include a Florida cat named after Marvel Comics character Tony Stark, who was left hanging by its tail from a set of window blinds. A Cocker Spaniel who passed out after having its head stuck in a bag of potato chips. And a Jack Russell Terrier who intervened in a violent home invasion. Moosey, that would be your dog. The contest is open to public vote, and the veterinary hospital which treated the winning pet will receive $10,000 nationwide funded award through the Veterinary Care Foundation. Well, that's kind of cool. Cool. And yeah, puppies will eat all kinds. You know, when I go over and police BB's little area, my bunny's area. Okay, you guys are going to think I have a bee fetish apparently. Because I have BB the bunny, which is for baby bunny. And grandbabies help name her. And then I have Bubba, who really is a Bubba. But he likes to come over and watch when I'm cleaning out BB's area, cleaning her crate where I put her when the dogs are in the house. And where she does her duty for the most part. And when I'm cleaning it, any little smart pills that fall on the floor, Bubba is all over that shit. Literally. It's like, ah, treasures, presents for me. It's like, oh, they're treats. He's just a... Did I miss the cartoon? No, I don't think I missed the cartoon, although, did I... What? Let me go back and look, hon. Finds thousands of dollars in a pizza box? That would be cool. Let me share this. I don't know if it's pet insurance or if it's just, I don't know what it is. Let me scroll up and see if I can... Okay, that one I shared. Was it one that you shared, sweetheart? Because I put off to the side the... Oh, there. Okay. Thank you, sweetie. Let me looky here. Oh. Okay. Thank you, Cheryl. I will watch that when I get done, hun. Thank you. I finally made it back up there. Wow. Thousands of dollars in a pizza box. That's a hell of a tip. Let me see what this is. San Jose, California. Really? She got more than she bargained for, all right. So, Selena Avalos. Is that how you say it? Hi, Selena. Had ordered chicken wings from her local Domino's, but something wasn't right. Thinking that her order was accidentally swiped, she opened the box, and instead of finding food, she found a stack of thousands of dollars inside. Uh-oh. She called the Domino's store where she placed the order immediately. And wouldn't they be thinking, where did that money go, she asked? And no one called her back. Not wanting to keep the money, she turned to the media for help. KGO was able to connect her with the Domino's franchise owner so she could return the cash. For her honesty, Avalos's employer is giving her a week off with pay, plus she gets free Domino's pizza for an entire year. Is that really a good thing? I mean, the week off with pay would be cool. But I'm not so sure about the Domino's pizza. Not really a big fan of that. You know? That is kind of cool, though. Thank you ever so much, Cheryl. Weehaw. Okay, and I know just the... There we go. I do that one. Okay. Turn that off. Oh, I know. I wanted to go to this site again. That oh Lord. Yeah, I got to do this one. This is over on worldnewsdailyreport.com, where the news is the news. It's every bit of it. Well, it's on the internet, so it must be true. And wow, looking at this picture of Angelina Jolie on here. Sweetheart, eat something. Eat something. Lord, your bones are not supposed to stick out like that. That's very bad. Apparently, Nostradamus predicted the divorce of Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie. That guy knew his shit. Who'd have thunk you could look in a bowl of water, swirl your finger around in there just a little bit, and come up with this kind of shit? I am impressed. Just hours after the announcement of Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie's divorce, many Nostradamus experts say that the famous soothsayer had predicted the event in one of his quatrains. Booyah! Famous for fortune-telling many historical events, such as the death of King Henry II of France, the advent of Napoleon, or the two world wars, Michel de Nostradam, known as Nostradamus, would also have predicted the end of Brangelina. According to some experts, an excerpt from the fourth book of prophecies would clear reference to the separation of the most famous Hollywood couple. Really? The most famous? Okay. The glorious knight with fiery hair will abandon Angeline with big lips. Adulterous with the Gaelic woman, he will leave wife and large brood. Wow. Holy crap. That sounds so Nostradamus-like. According to American historian John Hogue, this excerpt is one of the clearest and most explicit predictions of the work of Nostradamus. He says the prediction is consistent with the overall work of the prophet, which specializes in predicting disasters of planetary scale. Which, yes, this was definitely a disaster of mega ego scale. Definitely. Definitely. After 12 years together, Jolie filed for divorce from her husband Brad Pitt, accusing him of adultery and of alcohol and cannabis abuse. Oh my God, he abused a weed too? Lord. The 41-year-old American actress and director filed for custody of their children, saying she was worried about the impact of Pitt's drug use and tantrums on them. Well, sweetie, looking like a sack of bones, I'm thinking he was probably afraid that if he really got funky with you, he might rupture something or get punctured. Sweet, eat something. Someone give her a sandwich. Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie are among the most famous actors in Hollywood, and their combined wealth is estimated at nearly $400 million with an M. Well, split that in half, although he's going to have to pay child support. Brad, I still think you could live quite comfortably on $100 million. Let her have the other $300 million. It's okay. She's got the kids. That way she can eat something. God, she really does need to eat something. That's just wrong. Hey there, Cowboy Tech. Nostradamus. Oh. Oh, Cheryl, honey, I have 2 dogs that thinks her toys are for consumption. I have a football out in the yard that is a mere shell of itself. And you know what? They've chewed it to where all it is like this mat. And I tend to just kind of step outside and just sling it like a frisbee. And those 2 tards just go nuts over it. It's hilarious as hell. Yes, Zenrosa, any relationship that starts by cheating is most definitely good. That's not a really good footing to start with. No. Hi. Oh, well. Let's see. Holy crap, I really am almost out of time. Dang. Y'all been listening to Grammy's Rocket Chair here on RealLibertyMedia.com, Channel 3. That's RLM, also on RLMradio.xyz, and the RLM radio, RLM station on TuneIn. I believe is what it is. And also the RLM station on internet radio, the RLM radio station there. And, excuse me, frog in my throat. Damn it all. Also on the RLM Spreaker channel. And if I get my shit together and actually try and think of something somewhat witty, or at least not totally, well, it was just, if I think of something cool to say, it'll actually show something decent on the SoundCloud too when I get Spreaker updated, which I need to do that right after. Because if I get sidetracked, well, it happens. Then he gets sidetracked all the time. Oh well. What was that? Alternative news? I think I've been to alternative news before. I think I read an awful lot of alternative news. Have I ever tried sweet turmeric cream? No, I have not. Not exactly. That wasn't really something that just popped into my head thinking, oh, I need to try that. And scientists think they can make babies without female eggs. Alrighty then. The world is getting creepy, creepy, scary. Okay. Did I put this over here? No. I need to put this over here on effing site. Okay, y'all need to stick around because Demon Atrax will be on directly following me with his demonic Atraxian music. I kind of like the way that sounds. And he will take you into the Freakers Ball, which will be Grammy and Moose Girl this evening. Sans Solomon. Still thinking of you, darling. Still sending positive vibes your way. Hope everything is going very well for you. I do miss you, hun. Also, tomorrow morning, we have Solvanor with the Solvanor event. Walter, over on ucy.tv at 9 a.m. my time, 10 a.m. Eastern time, which my time, okay, I saw a meme earlier today that I need to get over myself because the world does not revolve around me, but the universal clock does. So it's all good. In any case, directly following Salvanor over here on RLM will be Flasher Rooneyhead and myself with the Dork Table. Then tomorrow afternoon at 4 o'clock Eastern Time is Kira with the Bridge. And I guess she's going to have some more guests, which is always awesome. And then tomorrow evening, Bo Diddy with some bodacious tunage. And you got a sample of it this afternoon as well. Bo Diddy knows his blues. Then Sunday morning for me, 11 o'clock my time, noon Eastern Time, Grimmy will be spinning the tunes for a couple hours prior to Hal Anthony coming on, where he is going to open up a can of whoop ass on yo ass out behind the woodshed. And don't you be crying to the crickets, because they're going to be sitting over there doing the little chirpy thing going, this is our little violin saying, my heart bleeds chunky peanut butter for you. Hi. I will be back next week Wednesday with another Wackadoodle Wednesday edition of Grammy's Rocket Chair. And I just want to give you a quick heads up. The 14th of October, I will not be here because my granddaughter is going to be performing with her dance troupe at a college game. And so that whole weekend, I will be out of here, going to play with grandbabies, watching my granddaughter, and maybe even getting to watch my grandsons playing little guys football. So not real sure yet because it's playoff time and my daughter's not sure what the schedule's going to be like. So hopefully I'll get to be able to watch the grand boys and the granddaughter. That would be just booyah. And I'm still working on talking my mom into going with me. I'll get her talked into it yet. You're quite welcome, Cheryl, by the way. Let's see. Okay, I have time for possibly one more thing before I need to get the hell out of here so Atrax can do his thing. Let me see what I got. Nothing showing there. You know what? I haven't been to Fark for a while. How about I go check out Fark? Fark, 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 Fark. I like Fark. What the Fark? Okay. In the Fark stupid category. Right off the top, remember all those fat, lazy blob people being carted around in self-propelled armchairs in Wall E? Well, Nissan apparently thought that was a good idea. Really? Oh, my lord. What the hell? It's a conveyor belt for chairs. What the hell? Okay, this is over on npr.org. How weird. In recent weeks, Uber launched autonomous cars in Pittsburgh. Tesla updated its autopilot software, and researchers in Amsterdam announced an initiative to explore driverless boats. And now Nissan offers the world self-driving chairs. The Japanese automaker unveiled a high-tech, battery-powered, autonomous chair it says is designed to make waiting in line easy and fun. In other words, it makes waiting in line easy for you to sit on your fat ass and not move. Ooh, did I say that out loud? The ProPilot chairs transports passengers along fixed paths without any instruction from the user. So it's kind of like a little, it's not, you know those escalator thingies? It's kind of like that, only you sit on your ass. Wow. The ProPilot chair drives on a predetermined path. The chair's embedded cameras detect distance to the chair ahead of it, and when one chair moves, the next one follows, maintaining a fixed distance. When the passenger reaches the front of the line and stands up, the weight sensor notices, and the chair automatically navigates to the back of the line. It's like musical chairs for the queue. How fun and lazy. You know, I had a real problem when they had them little scooter thingies start showing up at Wally Worlds, because people, Juxie Mama, hi! Or Juxie Mama, how you doing, sweetheart? Welcome aboard. I'm glad you were able to show up. Yay, yay, yay. All kinds of cool people showing up over here. Okay, I probably ought to be getting my butt in gear and getting the heck out of here because, well, I do kind of sort of have a rumbly in my tumbly as well, so I need to eat something. I'm feeling a wee bit faint. Can't have anything to do with me just prattling on like a fiend. Okay. Thanks, everybody, for listening in. You have been, once again, listening to Grammy Mary in my rocket chair here on this Freaker Friday evening. Please be sure to stick around because there's lots more going on. I will catch up with you again. I know I'll be chatting with you and all that other fun stuff. And I'll be around tomorrow with Flash Rooney Head. But that's pretty much his show. And he just asks me questions. And then I get mouthy. And then he interrupts me. And then I interrupt him. And then the chatters get involved. And it gets kind of crazy. It gets dorky is what it gets. But I'll be back at my regular time next week, Wednesday, for the Wackadoodle Wednesday edition. Until then, y'all have an absolutely